This one comes to us from 9news.com out of Denver, Colorado. All of you who live in Denver are going to love this. Because if you pay city taxes, you just paid a lawsuit.
Tonight, Denver City Councilors voted to pay $500,000 to settle a lawsuit with a college student who was shot with a projectile during George Floyd's protest.
And the City Council of Denver has unanimously approved the payout without discussion. They decided to pay, settling the lawsuit against the Denver Police Department. It will be payable to the civil rights firm Kilmer, Lane, and Newman's client trust accounts. And of course, then they'll give him the money from that account. Where do you think the money is coming from?
Now, according to the lawsuit, Denver police officers shot Michael Acker in the eye with a 44mm baton round in May of 2020. His attorneys say there was no curfew in place at the time and no imminent threat of violence.
The shot broke the glass on the gas mask he was wearing, shattering glass in his eye and eyelid. Though his eyesight ended up being okay, he required 7 stitches on his forehead, 2 on his nose, and 3 on his upper eyelid, the lawsuit said. The lawsuit states rather than protecting and serving, Denver officers in the protests were a roving gang cosplaying as an occupying military force, and they were all across the nation. As a result, peaceful protesters against police brutality suffered unprecedented brutality by Denver police officers. Not just Denver, Atlanta, Southern California. There are a lot of places that there was needless brutality by the cops who said, we're going to get all protesters. Hey, there's a protester. Oh, I got him. Yeah, high five.
The attorney tells us his client had over 20 stitches around his eye and on his eyelid.
San Diego, the woman that got shot in the eye in San Diego or shot in the head, she lived, I think, but she's blind, you know, because why? Because the cops do whatever they want. The lawsuit named Police Chief Paul Payson, Corporal Daniel Felkins, and Sergeant David Abeta. It claimed that Payson approved the use of force. Felkins fired the shot, and Abeta was present when the round was shot and didn't intervene. So there's one where you don't intervene, you get charged or blamed. So you cops need to start stepping in. When you see stuff that you know isn't right, you need to go, you know what? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Cut. Hey, so that's why I couldn't be a cop. Like I said in another editorial, I'd get friendly fire. They'd be like, get him out of here. Loose lips sink ships, Jimmy. Snitches get stitches and end up in ditches like bitches, Jimmy. That's what I'd be having to resign. I'm quitting because they're all coming after me. All the criminals? No, the cops. You are a cop. No, but I digress. When you see something that you know isn't right, you need to stop it. You need to go, yo, we don't do that in this department. Okay? But you don't care because you're not paying the lawsuit. The city of Denver is. And guess who's the city? All those people living in all those neighborhoods that are paying city taxes. Yeah, you're making it rain for these lawyers because your police department screwed up.